Hi there, it is July 14th, 2015, and I'm going to do an Ananda channeling. We're doing frequent channelings these days, just short 10-minute videos to help you focus on something today on your spiritual journey. So I don't know what Ananda will speak about, but I will see you in a little while. We're with you again, dear ones. Your spiritual journey is an important one at this time on your planet. Your planet is going through what we consider an upgrade, going from kindergarten to primary school, middle school to high school, that kind of graduation. You understand. It is a natural part of evolution. But because of your the small time frame that you view things with, you have not experienced anything like this before. Now, we will speak about this dawning of the age of Aquarius. There are many of you who are thinking, well, let's get on with it then. But you must understand that the structure of your society is very long in the making. The structure of your education system is very long in the making. The structure of your religious prohibitions is very long in the making. And for spirit to change things too quickly would just cause fear. And spirit never does this. Fear causes a retraction and a retreat in the mind and often in the body that prevents communication taking place. So spirit will never force you to experience something that will bring up too much fear. We want you to push your boundaries gently. We want you to feel a little uncomfortable. That is a must for evolution. You must always be pushing a little bit against the constraints of your conditioned mind. Now, in an ideal society, this would not take place because you would not have been restricted, you would not have been punished, you would not have been brutalized, you would not have been reprimanded constantly from birth to adulthood, and so you would not be living within these small constraints. But in your society, a society of limitation, a society of judgment, a very fear-based materialistic society, you have many, many ideas in your mind that are fear-inducing if they are challenged. So we are challenged in that sense that we must speak to you from where you are. We must speak to you about faith in a society that is generally faithless, although there is much faith put in money and bodies and these kinds of things, jobs. So when you believe in a job, let us say, if you believe that you cannot be safe unless you have a job, you are in a very limited place. You are in a fearful place because a job can always be taken away from you. You can always, your company can close. An economy can go into a dive, a depression, and you can be laid off. So if you believe, for example, that you must have a job to be safe, to be okay, to be able to live, then you are going to be in a constant state of fear. So let us today look at the idea of a force greater than money. Let us today look at an idea at a force greater than employment. Let us today look towards a grander energy that is keeping the universe together. Let us today look toward an energy that is bringing the seasons in and out of spring, summer, autumn, and winter every single year. Let us look at the trees and the birds and the natural environment and see that it is resilient and full of natural energy. These are the systems that you are a part of, but because of your conditioning, you have become separated from. Part of this retraining will require you to go out in nature. Part of this training will require you to sit on a log or a bench in a park if you are in an urban environment, and to look at the sky and see that the clouds and the air and the wind and the rain fall of their own volition in perfect balance in some ways, although you are interfering with it. We will not go into that subject today. But look at the grass. It grows in the spring. It suffers in the summer a little bit with heat, but it returns. It survives the harshness. And so we would like you to, in your day-to-day, we would like you to look at these bigger systems. Stop looking at the human-made systems, the fear-driven systems, the materialistic systems. Start looking at the bigger systems, the system of your body, the lungs that breathe air and transform chemicals, transport chemicals around your bloodstream instantaneously. The eyes that see, the heart that beats, the blood that pumps, the muscles that work for you to run and walk and play. These are the systems that we would like you to look at today, not the small, fear-driven, man-made systems, but these eternal systems, these biological systems. These are the systems of which you are a part, but you have removed yourself into boxes where you sit and look at boxes for entertainment and you eat out of boxes. We want you to see the removal that has happened from natural systems, for these natural systems are here to nurture you, they are here to feed you, they are here to soothe you. The sun feels good on your skin for a reason, because it is full of intelligence, it is full of nutrition in a sense. Water, when you swim in it, feels good because you are cleansing the electrons from your body and you are getting a fresh start, so to speak. Sleep is the same. You return to spirit and have a new birth the next morning. You have an opportunity, if you understand how these systems work, to use them to nurture yourself, to make yourself feel a part of all that is, rather than a separated individual human who has to fight to survive. This is your homework today, to see yourself as part of the whole, not separated. Do not think of it as your life, your body, but think of it as life, humanity, connection, brotherhood. These are the thoughts that will help you expand. They will help you communicate with your fellow brothers and sisters, and they will help you to feel less fearful, for it is fear that causes suffering. It is fear that causes a lowering of your vibration, and it is fear that causes you to attack one another. So as you begin to visualize yourself as an aspect, a part of nature, not separate from it, but an element of it, then you will have a much nicer time of it. You will feel much less threatened, not only by your fellow brothers and sisters who are also part of nature, but you will have less fear about nature. You will see that the wind and the sun and the rain are your friends. They are there to assist you in your development. They are there to assist you in the growing of your own food, and they are there to stimulate you. Imagine a seasonless place, a place where it is always comfortable. The wind buffeting you causes you to snuggle in. The sun beating on you causes you to open up. There are many, many benefits from being in nature. So that is our assignment for you today. See yourself as part of the whole, a sacred, divine part of the whole. You are not alone. You are not abandoned by that being that you would call God, although God is not a being. It is a benevolent force, ever offering you life, ever offering you food, ever offering you energy, and you are part of it. You are part of it. So we will say, have a wonderful day and focus on these things today. You will feel much better. You will feel less isolated. You will feel less fearful. And this should be something that you do every day. Take time out to gaze at nature, to see yourself as included in it. And do not see it as your enemy, something that is going to kill you. It is not. It is your salvation. It is going to save you. We are Ananda. We are your friends, your fellow teachers and travelers on this journey. And we will talk to you again soon. Okay, I'm going to take that advice myself. It's a beautiful sunny day here on the west coast of Canada, and I hope you enjoy being in nature today too. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.